Good morning, traders. How are we doing today? Johnny here with the Investing for Beginners community and the Learn to Earn trading team. Welcoming you to another live stream day trading session where we actually trade live in the markets. You can watch me trade live, ask questions, follow along as we try to make money, lock in profits, and overall just have a really good time. Now, guys, I am in on a couple of trades already. Market does open in 4 minutes. Today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. We are already in a couple trades here. Now, on our top gainers scanner, let me go over here, top gainers. BKYE was a very nice one here this morning at 6 o'clock, running from $1 to $2. We're very nice, 100% profit there on that one. It wasn't there earlier though. When I woke up, it was SMX, which already had this huge pop from 229 to 586. And unfortunately, I missed that one as this one did play out at 5 a.m. SLXN was our next one, up around 2 a.m. Going from about $1 to $1.80. QH was a penny stock from like 30 cents to 81 cents. And then BLMZ actually is the company we traded yesterday. And this is actually a continuation from the last couple of days that we played this company. As you can see here, it started at 70 cents, made its way up to $2.50, came back down to $1.60, went back up to $3, came back down to $2.27, made its way up to $3.40 today, guys. We have 200 shares, hoping to get a little bit more continuation at the open. Doesn't mean it has to, but I would love to see it if it does. All right, spreading my link around before I forget. Some days I'll start talking and introducing and going along with everything and what we're doing and totally forget to share the link to our Discord channel, which is the first link pinned to our top chat. It's also the second link in the description below every single video. It's a free Discord. Don't have to worry about getting in and then having a paywall or a subscription fee or some kind of something you have to pay for. Nope, it's all 100% free. Take this conversation after the live stream over there. Check out some of our other resources and tools that you can use to become a more profitable trader, and just talk with me personally. That's where you can connect with me, ask me questions, get inside my head, as well as talk with other like-minded individuals such as yourself. I know sometimes it could be hard to talk to family and friends about stuff like this, especially if they don't understand it or if they're just plain old not interested. So definitely join those communities, as they are all free. We also have an Investing for Beginners community on Facebook. It is a private group with over 70,000 members. If you're not into day trading or swing trading, you could definitely check out that group, and that'll give you access to more information on how to be a long-term investor, more kind of buy and hold strategy, and also passive income strategies to where you can invest in companies that pay you monthly, such as REITs or real estate investment trusts and other cool stuff like that in our private community. So guys, the links are spread. The market opens in 30 seconds, and I feel like that is a world record for me, doing the introduction, spreading our links, and getting everything where it needs to be before 7:30. So guys, that's a small win already. Got the coffee in hand. Everything looks good on the chat. Second screen and monitor looks good. And now we're going to look at some trades, guys. The market opens. The one that I'm very curious about are these two here, BKYI and BLMZ. Here we go. Market is opening. BLMZ. Oh, BKYI. Let's see. Come on. Is it going to pop up a little bit? Is it going to sell off? Looks like it might pop up. BLMZ, same thing. We're going to wait a little bit and see. I got a couple of limit orders set at 210 and 220. If it does pop up, have over 400 shares. We did lock in already $20 in profit early hours. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but right now we want to make sure that we are paying attention to our trades, that they're going according to plan, and they're not selling off like this. Let's see how far this goes down. Does this sell off? Does it bounce and go up? I'm very excited to see what happens here on BKYI, as it was the top gainer of the day here. We are going to look most volume right now, and turnover is SMX. BKY is up there. Volume is mostly on MAXN, so I'm not sure why that's the case. Top gainers still are the same ones here. BLMZ pushing up. I do have a set limit order here for when they do push up high enough. We can lock in those profits. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I shouldn't be looking at two companies at once. And remember to lock in profits when you see fit. I'd say I'd take some profits at 325, and then I'll take some more at 336. BKYE, BKYI. We are up. I think I want to try to take a little bit of profit here, just to put some money into the bank. There we go. Got some profits. Took some profits on BLMZ. Can it push just a little bit higher for us? It's a little bit higher here. Can we get another fill? There we go. There's another fill. And then we're going to try to do another one here at 210. I think 210 would be a good level. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. BLMZ still not look. Oh, it was looking good. We're going to bring this down just a little bit here. We're going to get a fill on that. Here we go. We're going to get a fill here at 210. 210. Boom. We got a fill. Moving up. Moving up. Okay, now we can sell at market. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see if we can get 220 again. I did have one set at 220 a minute ago. Sell a limit at 220. Can we get it? BLMZ. We're going to try to get it at 333. Here we go. 220. Can we get 220? 212. It's coming back down. Just a little bit more, guys. A little bit more here. And we'll talk about this when the trade is over. Up $90, almost 100 here. I know this can push just a little bit higher. Passing that 214 resistance, 215, 216. $218. We're going to lock in some profits at 218. Come on. That'll give us another 100 shares to run. Oh, don't go down. Don't go down. Give me 217. 217. There we go, almost. 215. Am I being greedy here? Do I need to bring it down? Bring it down to 215. 215. Okay, locked in some more profits there. BLMZ. Probably get a little bit more here. We get to 333. That'd be great. 330. Here we go. 329. 333. We got out. Okay, so $30 on BLMZ. We're up $100 on the day. We still got 100 shares of BKYI. And we're going to set, I think we're going to set a stop limit. Yeah. We're going to set a, we could set a trailing stop. Let's just set a stop. 100 shares. Goes below 210. We'll take a profit. And then as it goes up, we will have this go up even higher. So if it goes up to 220, we'll push it up to 215. It goes up to 230, 240, we'll push it up even higher. So it could sell out at 210. Locking in our profits here. 211, 212. Come on. Get up there. One more little push to 220 would be great. There we go. Here's going to be another bounce. 218, 220. 220, 225, 225. Filled at 225. I was trying to go up with it as best as possible. It could continue to go up higher. It really could. What do we have? We still have two positions. SMX. SMX is nothing. I thought it was gonna bounce. I mean, it still can. 12 shares, $49. That's not much. I forgot about SMX actually. And just like that, guys, we're up $112 on the day, locking in 116, just like that in the first 6 minutes of the market open. And I know you guys can do this too. Okay, this isn't every day. There's some days we have to wait a little longer. There's some days we have to get up earlier. There's some days that we miss it. Some days that we lose money. But overall, if you can have better winners and ride your winners longer and cut your losses sooner, then you will be able to become a successful trader. Now I'm already down 12% on SMX. It must have lost all of its momentum. I mean, there is a lot of volume on it. Right now, its percent turnover is a high at 1,800% turnover. 84% gain. So I'm wondering what is happening right here. There's a lot of volume, but it didn't move. 7 million volume, and it didn't move at all. It barely moved at all. And then there's some red candles here. So we'll see. Let's see if this pushes back up. I think it, oh, maybe this is it right here. Let's see. This is my last trade of the day. Not much, but still fun to watch as we talk a little bit about our trades. So hope you guys are all having a great morning today. It is Tuesday. I'm pretty sure, right? It's Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday. And we're up $112. 7% on the account. Could have been more. You know, we're obviously shooting for, 10% a day, which would be great. Couple, $200 a day. That would be awesome, right? It's a big stretch. It's a big jump from making, 2 or 3% on your account a day, trading companies like Mara, which we'll talk about. Mara moves 6%, but you're not going to have all your money in it, right? So you say you have $1,000 in Mara, it moves 6% on the day, you make $60. Okay, cool. $60, 3%, 2-3%. But when you can trade these pre-market runners and you can get into companies like that are up 100%, 130%, like I could have still been holding right here, guys. I could have still been holding BK. Wonder why it's not showing my buys and sells on this. That's weird. Isn't that weird? That's weird. That's a glitch, I guess. That's some kind of glitch, because I swear I sold... Like, what the heck? Why isn't it showing me view trade details right here? I sold at 223, 214, 210, and 203. So very nice. I sold a little bit too early though, right? If I wouldn't have sold at 203 and 210, that would have been an extra 20, 40, $40, $50 on top of that. So we would be closer to 140, 150. Still very grateful, very grateful. Locking in profits. All right, you guys have any questions? Is that fast? That was really fast, wasn't it? Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. We're in, we're out. Now I could have locked in more profits here. Totally did not. BLMZ, definitely happy that I locked in profits where I did at 333. Right up at the top. It went up as high as 339. But basically 336 was that mark. So I sold 100 at 325 and 100 at 333, buying at 317 and 310. So I had a 314 average, selling at 325, that was $10, and selling at 333, that was an additional 20, locking in $30.94 on BLMZ. And then BKYI, here we go. So it's showing, It's so crazy. It's showing these trades. That's so weird. It's showing where I bought and sold initially. I bought 100 shares at 186 and then sold 100 shares at 207. Now I did lock in right around $20 right off the bat. 186 to yeah, 107. So I locked in $21 first thing in the morning. I was trying to catch this. Now I did catch it on the scanners, but it was a little bit too late. It was already 6:38 by the time I got in on this trade. If I would have got in at 628, 620, something like that, 620, even 630 on the dot, then 10 minutes later exactly, we would have went from levels of 114 to 214. With 400 shares, we could have easily seen $400 this morning in 10 minutes of when pre-market was available, right? So then I bought 100 shares at 210, another 100 at 198, another 100 at 190, and another 100 at 187. And for literally the very first hour, from about 6:30, 7:30, I waited. And this thing just consolidated and consolidated and consolidated. But it was staying above the support level of 175. It was staying above that VWAP, the orange line right there. That's the volume weighted average price. And if you want to learn more about that, definitely check out our Learn to Earn lesson library, where I talk all about moving averages, indicators, and exactly how to read candlesticks. And then it popped this morning, a little bit of a sell-off, a lot of volume, but still above. And honestly, I shouldn't have sold. Anything that's staying above your levels here is showing bullish patterns, which means that it's going to continue to rise as long as it stays above these levels. Now, BKYI, I could have very easily saw this coming back down to $1, getting a push to, $2.15, even $2.40, and then seeing this come back down to those $1, maybe even $1.50 levels. Now, if that happens, that definitely would not be good for BKYI, but we're already in and we're out. We sold right in this level. I'm not sure why it's not showing me my details here, but I waited and waited. As you can see, I bought in the 840, 850 area, which was 650 my time, 640, and I held till 7:30, and within 5 or 6 minutes, I locked in over, $113 between this and BLMZ by simply selling, because I got into a good position during pre-market. I got into a nice low level pre-market, and when it held that support and then finally broke out, I would consider this a small breakout. From $2 it broke out to $2.15, and then from $2.15 it broke to $2.40. Now $2.40 is clearly a new resistance level, but selling, even selling at 240s would have been amazing. Having 400 shares, that additional 40, 70, 100, $120 on top of 80 bucks. That would have been 200 bucks on this single trade here with 400 shares. It was like around $775 initially invested to make that 85 bucks. So now it's going to sell off. This is not something I would want to invest in now. As it's starting to curl over, this is not very good. This is not a good thing, guys. We do not want to see it curl over like this. I'm just going to show signs of it selling off. And now these are old resistance levels, but technically they could be support levels if they hold up and they're strong. If they're not strong, we'll just simply erase them and delete them, and it'll showcase that it's not validating that support. SMX pushing up. Here we go. We got another company that could potentially push up to that 586 level. So what we're going to do is just have a limit order to sell. Or should I do a trailing? If it can't get above the volume weighted average price, there's no need to even consider this. So if it gets above that volume weighted average, this orange line, then we can see a nice push up But look, it's getting rejected. Each time it touches, it gets rejected. So we're going to wait and see exactly what happens here. We are going to set a limit order to sell at, let's just say, $4.99 for right now. Just for right now. Get it on the board. Set it up. Oh, I don't have 100 shares on this one. This is the only one that I didn't have 100 shares. Usually trade in blocks of 100. Okay, so if we can get up to 4.99, that'd be right above where that VWAP is area here. That'd be really nice. I don't really see it going back up to 586, which is pre-market highs. I really doubt it. Now, we do have a nice position here. Let's go ahead and look. Like, our loss, if I took even a $10 loss, that'd be $5 or $6. But the potential, if it goes up to those highs, would be about a 30% gain, about $16. So risking, you know, about 8 to 10 to make, you know, to make 30%, not bad. You know, that's a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So yeah, so we'll see. So we're just gonna set that up there. If it hits it, great. If it doesn't, not a big deal. I'm gonna go 586. I just really don't think it's going to. I mean, I'd be happy if it got to $5 again, to be honest. Let's go 498, which means if it pushes up, hits that $5, $5 is going to be another psychological number and area of a resistance. Okay, I'd say, yep, right there at $5. A lot of consolidation in that area, a lot of buyers, a lot of sellers. So that'll be like a stomping ground or a battleground for buyers and sellers at the $5 if we can get there. Now, if we can get there from 450 to almost 5, that's 50 cents per share. But from 397, where it low was today, that could be a stretch. 397 to 497, that's a $2 move. Even right now, from 449 to 498, that's 50 cents. So we'll see what happens. Looks like there's a couple people locking in some profits, and I may consider just getting out of this as well, right? If it can't stay above this moving average and it starts coming down and it can't stay above support, then I'll get out, right? And really, it's not even a big issue to me. I don't even have to really talk about it, look at it, just because it's only 12 shares. It's like $50. We've already made our money on the day. And yeah, I'm just really just here for the next few minutes for you guys. If you have any questions, if you have any companies you want me to check out or look at, let me know. Just comment below. SINT from yesterday did not do very good. Now, we did trade this yesterday, and we bought 50 shares at 540 and another 50 at 562. We bought another 50 at 550 and sold at 570, 585 and 589. So yesterday, I do believe we were up, is it $60? It was $60 yesterday. I know in the Discord it shows what I was up. Bloom's selling off. Look at that, guys. Very nasty sell-off. Right past that support. So that support only held up for the pre-market session only. That was the only time that this company held up on that support now. Now it's selling off, and it may rally again. It may not. But dang, I'm super happy we got out. We're starting to understand more the power of the stock market and how we have to be extremely diligent. We have to be aware of everything going on around us, what this can possibly do. And as you can see, below the volume weighted average, and just boom, 2 red candles. Below this next support, boom, sold off again. Couldn't hold this support either, boom, sold off again. And now, okay, now at 260 something, we might see another support range. Looks like it's kind of bouncing off of 269, which is great, right? If you're trying to get a nice little bump, little bit of consolidation here. There might be some people with positions saying, hey, if it goes down to 270, I'm going to buy. And yeah, this could potentially reverse and go back up. But it broke this previous support line, so this would be only considered a strong support line for pre-market. Now that it's below it, it can be a strong resistance level as well. VRAC selling off. I thought maybe we'd see some action this week with those companies, but nothing really. Hut 8 Mining I wanted to talk about briefly, as this did go up from $8 on 9/6, which was Friday, and is now up to $10. So, well, 9.77 now. That's substantial. That is substantial, guys. Bitto, Riot. I need to check my position because I think it's selling off. Yes, it is. Selling off very nasty. So right here, guys, is a perfect example of something selling off, overreaction. Now, it can sell off all the way back to $2 very easily. Very easily. And I could lose 12, 24. I could lose a lot of money here, okay, if it continues to sell off. This is nasty, okay? All it's going to do is continue to sell off. Now, I'm going to try to get back to where maybe they'll have some buyers and I can sell at a price where it's not as bad. This is like, what, 13% right now? So if we get back up to $4, then I want to sell at $4.03. I might not even be able to sell at $4.03. $3.99. Get to $3.99 in the next couple of minutes. I'll sell there. Cut my losses. If it doesn't, if it continues to sell off and goes below 380, then I'm going to have to bring this down and just sell out. Okay, there it is, 390. $394, $395. I say we get out at $395 on this next push up right there. $395 should sell. No. There we go. One more time. We're gonna get out for a loss on this one, guys. Okay. I could hold it longer. I mean, I don't really feel like I even need to trade anymore. We hit a sub goal today. There we go. Now we're out. Okay. So this can continue to go up. This could also be a bull trap to where, hey, I'm going to go up a couple candles, get a lot of investors, and then just sell off. Okay, very easily it can do that. Basically like what it did here. 3 candles, 3 red. Two green candles, 1 big red candle. 2 green candles, another red candle. Green candle, red candle. What did I tell you? Bull trap. So yesterday I made $57 or 3.62%. So we doubled it by being a little bit more patient, a little bit more proactive, understanding where we can get a better entry point and just waiting. I'm not going to pay for something up at this level. I'm going to wait for it to come down to a lower level. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Doesn't look like there's too many of you tuned in this morning. It's a Tuesday. I get it. It's hard to wake up every day and be consistent. I hope you guys are trading though, somewhere on your own. Up $100.09, as you can see here, realized 109 days P&L and no open positions. XPEV would have been nice. I did see news on XPEV just a little while ago, talking about it wants to be the dominant AI-powered autonomous driver for China. China EV insurance registration is up 4,500, I think. Or is that 45? I think that's 4 million NEO, 16, maybe not. 4,500 NEO, 1,600 or 16,000 Tesla, 3,200 Xiaomi, and 73,000 BYD. XPEV asks suppliers to boost capacity as Mona MO3 orders exceed 2,000 units per day. Crazy. Volume, a lot of volume in MAXN today. Over 60 million volume in MAXN. But the only thing with MAXN is it didn't really do anything that I could have caught. Like, that would have been nice. I'm not going to invest in something for only a few cents. Forget that. This can go to single digits, my guys. Look at that. It can go all the way down to a 4,000th of a penny. BKYI was the next one, and now it's selling off. Trying to hold support here at $2. Possibly get another bounce from 2 to 240, but I really don't see that happening. This can continue to just kind of fade now that it has that, you know, those levels, it can really just fade now, making lower lows. So be aware of that. It's crazy. It's not showing where I sold here. It's not showing anywhere where I sold on this freaking stupid chart. That is so crazy. But if you watch live, in the first 6 minutes, I locked in profits. Very first 6 minutes, we locked in $109. So that was just epic. Epic, epic. Another 30 on Blooms, which gave us the 100. Blooms also selling off, guys. So, I mean, yeah, it's at support, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. Just selling off. It's going to have to do a lot here at that 269 level and push up to really get my attention again. It's holding support, but it's got a long way to go, guys. It's got to break 288 or 290-ish. It's got to be able to break that VWAP of $3.06, and I just don't see it happening. We wanted to talk about Mara also. I know we mentioned HUT briefly. Now Mara is looking good. Mara is up where it needs to be on these levels here. It is on that top resistance level, which is now a strong support. This does not seem to have oh, let me get out of this. This does not seem to have held up so well though with this middle one. So we're gonna get rid of that as it is irrelevant. And guys, we're using Starlink today. Isn't that amazing? We are using Starlink today. So what I want to do, let me bring up my File Explorer tab, and we're going to go over to Pictures, and I'm going to show you the power and the speed of this. I hope the quality is just amazing for you guys. I think it is. Where's my screenshots at? What the heck? All right here. Okay. I'm gonna show you this, guys. I'm gonna show you this real quick. You guys probably don't even care, but I'm gonna show you anyways. CenturyLink, 18 megabytes per second download, 2 megabytes a second upload. SpaceX, Starlink, 130 megabytes. Went from 18 to 130. And 12 megabytes upload speed when I had 2. So that is way better upload speed, which means I'll be able to upload YouTube videos faster, but also the live streams are going to come in more timely, less delay, and have a more crisp picture to it. So very nice, very nice. So yeah, I don't know why Mara reminded me of Starlink, but anyways, yes, it did. It reminded me of Starlink, very much so. And Mara is up. Mara is up. If we would have got Mara literally yesterday morning for that $13, $14, which I believe I did trade this yesterday. I want to say I did. For some reason now, none of my... I traded it on Friday, and I didn't want to hold over the weekend. I had 66 shares on Friday at $13.54. We'd be up $66 today at this level. Probably closer to $70, $75 at that $14.95 level. So sometimes it pays to hold over the weekend, especially with Mara. I mean, this was obviously at support levels. I mean, if it went down even any more than 13, gosh, this thing would have to go back down to like 8, 10, you know what I mean? $7 what it was trading at before. So should have known to hold, didn't. And honestly, if I would have held, I would not have had money to trade technically today. So, you know, making $66 or $70 on one trade compared to locking in $57, $58 yesterday, another $109 today, up almost $200 in 2 days. So yeah, very excited. Great day. Appreciate your guys' time. It's 8 o'clock now. Wow, time went by so fast. I believe tomorrow's gonna go by just as fast as well. So yeah, very excited to see what tomorrow brings. I'm gonna do a recap video later, kind of talking about how I found these setups, what I did to be able to prepare for this, and knowing that these did go up, why would I still invest, right? SMX, I invested, it didn't work, and it sold off. I wasn't aggressive on it. And BKY, it went up, and I was able to benefit off of this, although it's not showing me now, so that's kind of weird. And BLMZ. So very great plays today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you're tuning in late or for the first time, then definitely go check out the beginning of the live stream and hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I said that backwards, but that's okay. Smash the like button for me, and we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.